Hello my lovely viewers, I wanted to make a quick video because I received 2, 3, at least 5 emails related to hair falling. So I have to tell you, this is good news actually. You do not need to be alarmed because when hair falls all of a sudden, it regrows most of the times, 99.9% of the times. I know that from experience because I've had my hair fall several times in the past. All of a sudden, because I'm an adventurer, I'm an experimenter, and it sounds like you are too. So if you've adopted a ketogenic diet, what happens is the sudden change will make your hair fall. Now, if you have watched my videos, I've transitioned into the ketogenic diet in 2 years. The first time I failed miserably the second day because my glycogen got depleted and I almost collapsed, and I went running to a restaurant, and I was in the street outside, and I went to a restaurant and I ordered a giant plate of pasta. So then after that I realized I can't do it that way. I gotta do it slow because my carbohydrates were like 500 to 600 grams of carb a day. So what I did is I transitioned slowly, watched my video how to start a ketogenic diet in a healthy way. So okay, now let's say you didn't do it slowly by reducing your carbs by 50 grams per 3 months. That's what I did. I reduced from 500, 600 grams to 550 for a month or two, to 500, then to 450, and I started removing the big offenders like highly refined sugars, high fructose corn syrup, and all that first. Then I removed the lactose products, the dairy, second, and the third one was the grains because I'm attached to bread. We all grew up eating bread, so I kept the little slice of bread in the morning for a long time, and then I removed it. So if you haven't done that, let's not. Of course, we're not gonna put the clock backwards, right? So you didn't do that. Right now, you're on the ketogenic diet. I don't know if you stopped or if you're continuing. If you are continuing, reintroduce fruit. Fruit is the only healthy, not really healthy, pseudo-healthy sugar because it's man-made, it's manipulated. Fruit usually doesn't have sugar in nature, but it's the least offensive sugar to your system. Put back a couple pieces of fruit. You're gonna get out of ketosis. It's okay, and increase your proteins. Because proteins, if you drop your proteins really low, really fast, you will lose hair. So the main reason for hair loss is shock in your system. So it could be bad news. It could be change of diet, change of water, change of environment, change of climate. Many things can make you shed your hair really fast. And if you shed it slow, that's when you need to worry. If your hair starts falling slowly, every year a little bit, then that's probably, sometimes it's hard to recover the hair. You have to look at the root reasons. But the good news is if it's falling fast, it means you're renewing, you're shedding. It's like a snake shedding its skin. Also, if it's falling now that the fall is coming, and you're the northern hemisphere, living, so the fall is coming, so that is a time when we shed our hairs usually. So do not worry, it's good news. Your hair will regrow bigger and thicker if you increase your fats. Fats feed the hair like nothing else. Now there are a few other tricks that you can do to help your hair. Do not shampoo your hair with anything chemical. If you have to use shampoo, use it once a month. Even me, at this time, if I don't have access to a shampoo that I usually make, I will make a video about it. I make it myself with eggs. If you don't have access to a shampoo that's 100% chemical free, do not shampoo your hair. Just fill your bath, put the Epsom salts, and sink your hair. And if you feel like your hair is dirty, you can spray it with alcohol. Alcohol lightly sprayed, not too much. It will clean up your hair. And brush it, Do not use chemicals and shampoos. So that's from one aspect. The second aspect is good fats are very important. Good water. have the Soleil in the morning, every morning. Salts and minerals are so essential. And if you can get your hands, I think I have one here. 1 second. If you can get your hand on sulfur, this is MSM. Unfortunately, I don't sell anything. I'm trying to build a store, but I don't have the ability to get it done fast. This is coarse MSM flakes, which is a naturally occurring sulfur compound. Sulfur is unbelievable. If you can get your hands on some sulfur, you can help, because sulfur, what it does, it cleans your system, helps get everything out, and every cell of your body also needs sulfur. The proteins need sulfur and a lot of stuff. You can research sulfur and learn a lot about it. I remember when I was going to hot springs in Spain. When I lived in Spain, there was a hot spring that wasn't too far from the city I was living in, and it had sulfuric waters. That was when I had the longest hair, and my hair was so thick. That's why this you can ingest it. And then there is a lower grade sulfur, which is a wholesome sulfur, because this one is I think it's processed. Sulfur is this one is processed to make it concentrated. But if you can get your hand on the wholesome sulfur, which is the way it occurs in nature, you can put a little bit, drizzle a little bit in your water, and that would probably mimic the sulfuric waters, natural hot springs. Because I remember I couldn't believe my hair was growing incessantly. It's like it was just, I've never experienced my hair growing so fast and so thick until I was dipping my hair in sulfur almost every week I was going. So that's pretty much it. The good news is your hair is gonna regrow. Also remember, imagine if you have this hair like this, and then you change the food completely, so that hair is gonna break out and fall because you're restructuring, you're creating a new hair structure. So that hair follicle will release, and then a new one with new components is gonna take place in it. So do not worry. And most people, if you look, anyone that you know that has had severe hair loss, their hair regrew. Like a lot of people from chemotherapy, they lose their hair, it all regrows. A lot of shocking things in your system if they happen, like bad news. Like I said, a lot of things changing, diet changing, climate changing, many things that could cause your hair loss. So do not be afraid. It's fine. Also, you have to be positive and stay happy. Your attitude dictates how your body behaves also. If you've made the mistake of jumping to the ketogenic diet too fast, it's okay. Just reintroduce a couple fruits here and there, and then start counting your carbs and bringing them down with 25% each 2-3 months. Be gentle with your body and don't lower your protein too fast. You can increase your fats. Fats are wonderful. They nurture the hair, they nurture the skin, the nails. They're amazing. So it's not from introducing fats. It's mostly from removing carbs and removing proteins too fast. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!